Red Bull Racing has had a lot of key departures in the past couple of years, so let's go over every single major departure Red Bull has had since the 2023 Formula One season. We're going to be starting with the most recent departure, which is Max Verstappen's race engineer, GP. GP is leaving Red Bull for McLaren after the 2027 season to become their chief racing officer once he arrives for the 2028 season. Next up is Craig Skinner, who left Red Bull Racing in February right before the 2026 F1 season started. At Red Bull, Skinner was the chief designer, which is responsible for the car's design and the aerodynamic integration. Skinner does not have a current team at the moment. The third major departure for Red Bull Racing was Adrian Newey, who left in the first quarter of 2025 after he spent 18 years with the team. Newey was the chief technical officer at Red Bull Racing at the time of his departure, and he left to become Aston Martin's team principal and technical director, although he is stepping down from the team principal role to focus more on his technical director role. Jonathan Wheatley was Red Bull Racing's sporting director, but he left after the 2024 season to join Sauber/Audi as their team principal. Before stepping down, Wheatley was a part of Red Bull since 2006, and after joining Audi/Sauber, he has stepped down from the team principal role on March 20th, 2026. He is no longer a part of a team anymore. The penultimate major departure from Red Bull Racing was their head of strategy, Will Courtney, who left after the 2024 season to become McLaren's sporting director for the 2026 season and beyond. Prior to his departure, Courtney spent 21 years with Red Bull Racing. The final departure is Rob Marshall, who left Red Bull in 2023 to become the chief designer at McLaren. Marshall spent 17 years with Red Bull Racing in the chief engineering officer and chief designer roles. Red Bull have had a lot of departures since the 2023 season, most of which have to do with Christian Horner before he got fired during the 2025 season. All these departures have led Red Bull to try to quickly retool, but that hasn't worked out. They currently sit 6th in the standings behind Haas and Alpine. So can they bounce back from the turnover, and who will be next?